Good afternoon. I'm here with my cup of tea because my voice is not doing well. So bear with me, please. The coming of the kingdom. There's a shift taking place in the world today, and many are trying to understand what is coming next. And I listened to a teaching by Larry Randolph. It's only a month old. Today's, May 29th, 2025. And he shared some very interesting truths that I think are applicable today. So I want to share some of what he shared. And I want to base this around Luke chapter 17, really beginning with verse 20 through verse 8. And the disciples are there with Jesus, and they're talking about the kingdom of God, the coming of the kingdom. When will we know it's here? And he references, excuse me, and he said to the disciples in verse 22, the days are coming when you'll desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and you will not see it. And they will say to you, look there, look here. Do not go out or follow them. For as the lightning flashes and lights up the sky from one side to the other, so will the Son of Man be in his day. But first he must suffer many things and be rejected by this generation, just as it was in the days of Noah. So will it be in the days of the Son of Man. They were eating and drinking and marrying and being given in marriage until the day when Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, just as it was in the days of Lot. Now this is where I want you to pay attention. We're going to pay attention to Lot's wife. Likewise, just as it was in the days of Lot, they were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But on the day when Lot went out from Sodom, fire and sulfur rained from heaven and destroyed them all. So will it be on the day when the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, let the one who is on the housetop with his goods in the house not come down to take them away. And likewise, let the one who is in the field not turn back. Remember Lot's wife. Remember Lot's wife, verse 32. I really want you to hone in on that. And then in verse 33, whoever seeks to preserve his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life will keep it. I tell you, in that night there will be two in one bed. One will be taken and the other left. There will be two women grinding together. One will be taken and the other left. And they said to him, where, Lord? He said to them, where the corpse is, the vultures will gather. Remember Lot's wife. Some of us, according to Larry Randolph, the call to the past, the call for our present day comfort is greater than the curiosity of today. When we are so locked into yesterday, what was, we're not going to be able to change. We're not going to be able to move with the transition. There's a transition going on within the church body, if you haven't noticed. And everybody's wondering, what's the next move of God going to look like? Probably not like we've experienced up to this time. Remember Lot's wife. She turned around to look behind to the past. That was more comfortable than looking forward and being curious about the future. Where is the bride of Christ going? We love the church. She's often considered the mother, but we love the Father. And we are being sanctified through and through to become like the Father, like Jesus. And in the end, when all of eternity is, we're done here on earth, we're going to be with the Father. That's our ultimate destination. Remember Lot's wife. Her voice probably was meant to be a voice for the future, but she was more comfortable with her past, and she missed a window of opportunity. She wasn't flexible to leave the past behind and transition to the new, to the future. And I just want to caution all of us, remember Lot's wife. We need to be very flexible during this season. Nothing is guaranteed. I don't think we should hunger for the past. There's a move of God coming that's going to look and feel very different. Only heaven knows what that's going to look like. We're not going to control it. We're not going to get credit for it. Only God will. And that's exciting. I'm excited to see what the Lord is wanting to do. And if we keep trying to prop up the church, the structure, the framework, it's a different time, a different season. People are responding differently. We have to be ready for that encounter. Remember Lot's wife. Don't let the comfort of today outrun your curiosity for tomorrow. We really need to be flexible, be on the lookout, be curious, look with expectation. Sometimes persecution is not pleasant, but we don't have to remain where we are. We need to be, Lord, where are you working? I think he's working sometimes more outside of the church than he is inside the church, because the church sometimes, not all churches, maybe not your church, is comfortable with where they're at and they want to maintain, trying to maybe move forward. But we need to have curiosity. We need to be willing to let systems of the past be left. I'm not talking about God principles. I'm talking about man-made systems in order to reach new groups of people. Explain the gospel of God through his love unconditionally to people who are different than us, who may not walk like you, may not talk like you. Don't remember Lot's wife. And again, whoever seeks to preserve his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life will keep it. And I really think that's about our relationship with the Lord. Not my will, Lord, but your will be done. I hope this encourages you. Remember Lot's wife. Let's be the ones that have curiosity about tomorrow, about today, moving forward. Don't look back. Don't reminisce and yearn for the past. That was a different season, a different time. I don't know what the new is looking like, but I'm curious. I know it's going to be exhilarating because the presence of God is going to be there and we will recognize it because it will be his move, not man. Keep yourself from pride. God is bringing down ministries and leaders who've been prideful, mishandled their use of authority, and he's looking for humble men and women who will do right and will continue to reach for the one, as Heidi Baker does. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Hopefully I'll be able to get another one in tomorrow. God bless you.